To tell the tale, Sherman and I found ourselves back in 1953.
Gee, Mr. Peabody, so this is Iraq.
No, Iran. That man is Kermit Roosevelt, Teddy's grandson. He's CIA, and he's here to overthrow the president of Iran, Mohammad Mossadegh, even though Mossadegh was democratically elected. Yes, we just don't like him. We installed our boy as the Shah of Iran, though he had no more claim to the peacock throne than I do. He was simply the son of an army officer who had overthrown the previous Shah.
We replace a democracy with a monarchy based on primogeniture?
Well put, dear boy. Thank God we don't have that in the United States. But the new Shah was the same as the old Shah, and people got tired of him, and he was overthrown by the Ayatollah Khomeini. The Shah fled to the U.S. Khomeini demanded the extradition of the Shah so he could be tried for high crimes while in office. We refused. So Khomeini took our embassy hostage for 444 days. Hostage's return was negotiated by former CIA Director George Herbert Walker Bush, who promised the Iranians arms if they would release the hostages, after the election, in which Bush was running as the opposition vice presidential candidate. The incumbent, Jimmy Carter, lost, largely because of his perceived ineffectiveness in the Iranian hostage crisis.
So George H.W. Bush owes his career to the Iranian hostage crisis?
So does W. Not to mention Ted Koppel, but I digress. Whom do you think we backed in the Iran-Iraq war?
Iran?
No, we sold WMD to Saddam Hussein. Our boy, installed by the CIA in 1958.
What kind of venal, greedy, dumbass, short-sighted, bottom-feeding piece of camel shit would sell WMD to a murderous despot like Saddam Hussein?
Donald Rumsfeld. Meanwhile, the Soviets had taken advantage of the instability in the area to conquer Afghanistan as part of their historical quest for a warm water port.
But Afghanistan is landlocked!
Well, Sherman, I never said that the Soviet Union was very intelligent, did I? Ronald Reagan was a born-again Christian, but in a fight between the Soviets and the devil, Reagan would no doubt have made secret arms shipments to hell. In this case, he backed freedom-loving Taliban. When the Taliban took over, they established a fascist theocracy, subjugating women, blowing up Buddhist temples, lopping off the odd limb for relatively minor offenses, and providing a safe haven for all the other nut-job Islamic extremist terrorists, like Al-Qaeda and Osama bin Laden.